Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel.
I'm Shruti.
And I'm Dre. And together we are Beauty and the Bear.
So today we're watching Code Geass.
Today we're jumping back into Code Geass Season 2, Episode 8, 1 Million Miracles. Let's get right into it.
Let's do it. Watch him in the palm of his hand.
That's it.
Big brother, the promise you made.
Hey.
Yes, I'll keep it. The Black Knights seem to be diving back underwater. Shall we pursue the Vincent?
Unnecessary. Be careful, Rolo. If they get you, they'll catch me in the same net.
Join the specially administrated zone?
If Zero is making decisions that aren't in the interests of the Japanese people, then...
Are you meaning...
Oh.
Listen. Master Zero! How can you keep your new wife waiting?
Lady Kaguya, I'm glad to see you're well and as lively as ever.
Surprising everyone.
He's just bluffing so he can lure the Britannians in and nail them.
Fighting. Then more fighting. And then what?
Huh? Hold on! What are you saying? We should dance with them?
The Japanese people are fighting for freedom.
Toto! What is Japanese?
Attention all 11s. You can now process your special zone application.
Is this gonna be another massacre?
Trust you guys.
Too soon,
Exactly.
Damn it, just got a work permit as an honorary Britannian.
He may be facing dissension within his own organization.
Why'd they show that, babe?
I'd like you to please stick to the prepared manuscript this time.
I was acting as viceroy.
A viceroy is not a king.
Call it Geass.
Viceroys act as official representatives of the emperor.
Leave of absence?
Yeah, it looks like I'm going to be a little busy.
With a special zone, huh?
Have you thought about Colin? Isn't there some way you can help her out?
Couldn't you discuss it with the Viceroy? Like when you had me talk to her on the phone the other night?
Wow.
With the young princess?
She mistook
it
me
so
for someone
tough.
else, so it was kind of a hazy call.
You botched it up.
Watch Rolo.
Lelouch, have you really lost your memory? You, who used your Geass to force me to live, knowing that in my heart I sought the punishment of death. Someone like you.
Wow.
Yes,
Pretty
that's
genius.
right. I believe it will be.
You're truly irreplaceable.
Thank you for those words. I'm deeply honored. Are you sure your plan for the following stage will be consistent?
Yes, I am.
Lelouch is playing the
Haven't
game,
forgotten
boy.
Your promise, have you?
No. I will protect this school. You and I live here now as brothers.
If you were discovered, this school would be destroyed and everything lost.
And then there's V2 as well.
Mm-hmm. He'd kill me as a traitor without any hesitation.
And I'd be slain in the next moment.
In
So
the
we share the
next.
same destiny, you and I.
So, Zero, what can I do?
Please, Miss Valletta, just saying that name alone could cost us our lives. About Ogi, do you miss him?
Did she call him Zero?
Yes, she did.
Alphabet effect
Bro.
confirmed in fifth.
Sloppy.
20, 19.
Ooh, watch Nina.
When did you get back from the EU?
A short time ago, I just completed peace negotiations with the French.
In that case, you should keep pushing forward.
In every corner of the world, people look for hope.
We know Nina likes pressing on corners.
Hope underfoot. That can be true of enemies
This
and allies.
guy.
And something they yearn for.
She's always documenting.
Suzaku's cat, huh?
Yeah. But incredibly bored.
He
Like,
seems to like
always.
you, Anya.
Anya.
Japanese clothes?
oh, look at that tat.
I always wear them for any of my training sessions.
I need your signature on this. It's the order to execute the 11 who tried to assassinate you, sir. I need authorization from a Knight of the Round to carry out the sentence.
The experiments are continuing. I won't squander the faith you've shown in me, Your Grace. I haven't forgotten. During the Black Rebellion, when... Why didn't it work?
Cecile!
Right! Princess alive! Stop! Let me avenge Princess Euphemia!
Look at those eyes.
The prototype was a failure, but if you give me a little more time, I'm certain I can build one that works. I'm around. I'll sign it.
Wow.
Yes, that's fine. Thank you, ma'am.
You know you're disliked here, yet you volunteered for Area 11. Hated as the hero of the numbers, as a traitor to Japan, as the man who killed Zero.
There's no point in trying to make people understand why I'm doing all these things, because there was someone who did understand. Anyway, When you get down to it, I am a sinner.
Looks like we're gonna get that call we were waiting for. The one from Zero.
Should I really be here for this?
You wanted to see Zero, didn't you?
Yes, but...
Sorry.
What is she
All
wearing?
The other rooms are in use for special zone preparations.
Is there some diplomatic
Might as well have
reason
green
for
hair
that
because I
outfit?
can see too myself.
Yes, ma'am, I apologize.
She just asked about it.
Ah, 3 nights of the round.
Were you the same Zero as before, or are you a brand new one?
Zero's truth is not based on who is within, it's the actions that measure the man.
Aha, a philosopher.
1 million people have been mobilized.
1 million?
But there's one condition. You must let me go. Of course, you'll have to explain this to your own people.
If word of this gets out, your own people will string you up.
That's why I've taken the precaution of keeping these talks secret.
How boring.
It is within the Viceroy's authority to apprehend subversive or rebellious elements and send them into exile.
Miss Lohmeyer, are you suggesting we let Zero go?
I'm simply stating the legal basis of action.
Some kind of sweet deal. If the big terrorist runs away, the little terrorist will shake and quake and disappear.
Perhaps. But where is justice?
Oh, please.
You still looking for justice,
Oh,
bro?
please.
Our legal counselors have confirmed that exiling Zero would be appropriate and within precedent.
Right. Would you mind doing this, please? I wrote Yuffie's name right, didn't I?
Yuffie, we're going to make your dream a reality. A peaceful and gentle world for you. Looks like there's someone else who's still grieving for Yuffie's death.
I wonder who it is. I'm glad there are others who loved her like we did.
So are you finished now?
Yes. This is the area of the Shizuoka Ghetto that will soon become the Special Zone. A huge number of 11s has already gathered for the opening ceremony. The presence of this many 11s is a clear testament to the enormous power and influence that Zero still commands.
What they don't know is that Zero has already betrayed them all.
You think there'll be a riot?
We don't move until they do. Got it?
Yes, my lord.
It can't be Chigusa?
Kaname Ogi, are you out there somewhere?
Are you all right with this now?
Of course, I was just an acting consul. Once a new consul is chosen, I simply have to return home. Besides, this is an excellent opportunity.
But what about the Black Knights? Lord Shinkei, are you all right?
Don't be concerned. I just have to last a little longer.
People of Japan, I'm overjoyed that so many of you have gathered here for this great event. Please lend me your help so we can make history together.
The Japan Special Zone was Princess Euphemia's dream.
But there's still no sign of Zero anywhere.
That's because the man is a coward. He'll only show up when he thinks we can't get to him.
As Imperial subjects, all those participating in the Japan Special Zone will have criminal charges against them reduced, and criminals that are Class 3 or lower will have their sentences suspended. Zero alone shall be banished and sent into exile.
Huh? Only Zero?
Wow.
Thank you, my Britannian friends. I am grateful for your lenient treatment.
So he came here after all.
I'll escort you safely out of the country myself, I guarantee it!
In your dead Suzaku Kururugi. However, I have a question. What does it mean to be Japanese? A nation?
What?
Is it language? Territory? Bloodlines?
It's in the heart!
Then we're in agreement. A feeling within. Of belonging. Dignity. Pride. The culture is carried in the heart.
I figured they'd try something.
What is it? What's going on?
Viceroy.
So be it. All forces, prepare to cut them down!
They haven't made any violent moves yet!
Zero may be the one who planned this, but does he have the guts to come out in the open and show
Babe,
himself?
they're not gonna fucking. They're all.
This is outrageous!
Who's your tailor?
But not as expected! Despite our overwhelming firepower,
Calma,
you
zero,
figured a way to
zero,
move
zero,
1 million
zero.
people!
Viceroy not only has ordered Zero into exile, we must all leave this country at once.
Oh my god.
Japan, for we carry it in our hearts.
That is hard.
Let's go to a new world!
How we know who that is right away.
Right?
We're all Zero! Let's get deported!
Let's get deported.
Aha, he wanted a legal excuse to get them all
Found
out.
your clothes again.
We prepared for a riot, but we might have to let them go.
We just got word from the Port Authority.
The port? They wouldn't! The Chinese Federation requested safe passage for...
Yes,
a million.
But the applicant has already left the country.
Won't it melt?
We'll be fine. It has so much insulating
Why is
polymer
she
and
still in her
film, the ice will never melt.
You hear that? The iceberg is the indestructible ship now.
He's made himself into a living avatar for everyone.
Wow.
Take your masks off!
Britannian witch!
Don't shoot!
Nope.
Don't let them drag us into a fight.
Ogie, is that you?
No, I'm Zero.
No, I'm Zero.
What's going on?
Miss Lohmeyer has stayed behind for operational oversight.
We can't let a million laborers leave the country. Make an example of...
Laborers now. Now they're not Japanese, they're not 11s, they're laborers.
Do it now or there'll be another massacre!
This is an act of rebellion! Order us to fight!
He's wrong. This is a way of resolving things without fighting. If the Black Knights leave, peace will come to Area 11. And Nonali's reign will no longer be threatened by our presence.
Yo!
Do it. Zero!
Crimes have been committed.
That's right! Yuffie and Nonali both wanted to forgive him.
We're dealing with Zero!
Zero's to be exiled. That was our agreement.
These are 11s. Only you speak of them as people because you are one of them.
This has nothing to do with that.
And
If
this
they're
is why
all
she's gotta
subversives,
go.
why do you want them here? So you can massacre them? Zero, can you promise that you'll
What's
lead
your
them to
problem?
salvation?
They want to
Of
leave.
course. And you, Suzaku Kururugi, can you promise the ones who stay behind will find salvation in your hands?
That's exactly why I became a Britannian soldier.
Sir Kururugi has declared it! Rebels are hereby exiled! Forward! To the land of freedom! Goodbye then, Lady of Britannia.
A perfect chance to kill them all, and he's throwing it away!
My Lord Shinkei, it seems the Area 11 operation has succeeded.
Looks like Zero's next performance will be on our stage.
So Suzaku managed to save 1 million lives, and no one will ever thank him for it, eh?
I knew that going in.
His whole plan was based on one prediction, that I would give the order to hold fire and let them go. You know me well, Zero.
They're talking about each other.
Ooh, look at the score. Oh, they look hard in
the
house. Watch Rockshot at her fucking pipe.
Grateful to you, Suzaku Kururugi.
I know that was Lucius.
Bro, that was actually a sick episode, bro.
Yeah, that was dope. That was
oh my god. Just when you think
mind games,
just like when we watched Shogun and we thought Toranaga was out, these guys come up with a plan, babe. Cause me, I'm like, okay, they did the smoke thing. I'm like, unless they all disappear,
one big magic.
But that's what I was like. What could you possibly do? And they literally all kind of disappeared because all they saw was a bunch of zeros. Like, babe,
that's insane. That is really good.
And there's a strength there's a strength kind of, I feel like, regained or reestablished in the fact that you were denigrated from being in Japan and being Japanese to becoming a number, and then now you relieving yourself of that number by becoming a zero. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like you became whole again. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy they're like, it's only you who considers it as a human. They are a number. It's like, yeah, we're zero. We're nothing, but you can't harm us now. Like,
wow.
He played them so genius. And the thing is, what was crazy is they were itching. Like, it's crazy how itchy their trigger finger is to murder them. Yo, the homegirl was, she's like, I'll start. Here we go.
Standby, babe. They're in the air waiting to fucking.
That was crazy.
Wow.
No matter how I multiply the avatar of Zero, there is still only one Zero. I am the one who killed Yuffie, which makes me a terrorist.
Ooh.
And so Nonali, even your pure heart cannot forgive my crimes. That's why, Suzaku, why I've turned towards tomorrow. Your becoming a Knight of the Round changes nothing. I do this to battle your power as well.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah, you can't see Nonali forgiving him for killing Yuffie, though.
Suzaku, no, of course not. Because the thing is, how can he even explain that he did that how he can explain that he did something so bad to produce something good for her?
For her.
You know what I'm saying? She would have never allowed that. She would have rather have just been like, let everybody apologize. Let everybody not. Like, you see how sweet her and Yuffie are. It's like, they're almost blindly optimistic. And with Nunley, she's actually blind. So she's literally blindly optimistic. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
She has no idea of the world around her, but she has an idea of how she imagines the world could be. Ironically, Lelouch suffers from that same delusion, except he can see the circumstances and still finds a way to twist the metal to his fucking will. And like you saw that PTSD from Suzaku. When Yuffie pulled the gun out and said, "Could you guys all," like that was the craziest shit. So I'm glad that he caught him in, because I was like, because of how far away there was a distance across the stage, I thought that maybe he was gonna pull out and shoot her, and then that was gonna set off a whole different kind of problem, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Because then the thing is, but then obviously, if he shot her and then they took an honorary Britannian away, then right away they turn on Zero and kill all of them, because Suzaku is the only speed bump that prevents Britannia from rolling over this specially administrated zone right now. Holy shit! Another great episode of Code Geass, man. Can't wait to get on to the next one. So, thank y'all for joining us for the latest episode of Code Geass.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to like the video.
Let us know what you thought about the episode down in our comments, and be sure to go over to our Patreon and check out our full-length uncut reaction, or stop by simply to support our channel.
Shruti.
And I'm Dre, for Beauty and the Beard. We'll sign you up until the next one.